What's good, Commanders fans? 12-5, man. 12-5 feels so good. It really does. What I will say is that Marcus Mariota, he just said in the press conference that he said he knew the plan was for him to enter in the second half. Now, for whatever reason, Jaden and Terry, they just have not been able to connect or be on the same page for whatever reason. But I do got to give Mariota the credit to come in and play like that. Alumni as a kid dropped the pass to. We played terrible football. And I'm just happy we didn't get swept by Dallas, a terrible team with Trey Lance and them being out of the playoffs. It would have been a bad look and then probably getting the 7th seed because I believe the Packers won. They barely won, but they won on a field goal. I'm trying to pull it up right now. But yeah, the Packers won 24-22. No, they lost. So regardless, we still would have had the 6th seed. But yeah, we needed to win this for pride. Dorrance Armstrong coming back to Dallas, Dan Quinn coming back to Dallas, Joe Witt Jr., Noah I, Tyler Biadasz on the sidelines in street clothes. I said Dante Fowler, right? Did Dante Fowler get a sack? Did he get the record? Did he get his bonus? Let me see if he had a sack. He got his bonus. I started watching the game a little late because I had to go to my son's basketball game, but. Dante didn't get the bonus. Zach Ertz almost got another bonus too with another touchdown. But yeah, it was almost like a deja vu of the first Dallas loss, where we just didn't take advantage of them making mistakes and being bad. We muffed our own punt where Luke McCaffrey got in the way of Jameson Crowder, and then that was a muff. They didn't capitalize on that. I think they only got a field goal. There was a couple times they got in field goal range or in the red zone. And the Cowboys were not able to capitalize. Like, it was 4th and goal, and Trey Lance basically dirted the ball to a receiver and missed him where he was open. Like, he was open. That should have been a touchdown, but Trey Lance was not able to deliver and get the football. We had a couple guys have some injuries, but they came back in. Like, Frankie Louvu got hurt, came back in. Brandon Coleman got hurt, came back in. Frankie Louvu dropped an interception. We cannot do that next week against Tampa or the Rams. Most likely we will be playing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in my opinion. I would love to see Marshawn Lattimore versus Mike Evans if he does play. But, man, let's talk about the play of the day. Terry McLaurin, man. Scary Terry getting the touchdown, breaking the record with 13 touchdowns on the season, the most in Commanders history, I believe. I think 12 was the most, and then in the season, he got it with 13. So for him to break the record on a play like that, almost a walk-off, where there's 3 seconds left. And I was like, keep the field goal, because I didn't think there was enough time. I thought they wasted time. Mariota on that 4th and 1, that was a heck of a play call. That was a great one by Marcus Mariota. I mean, he was speedy. I was going to say Speedy Gonzalez right there. But Marcus Mariota turned the jets on, turned the wheels on. Like, was it Gus Johnson said, run away from the cop speed? That's the type of speed that Mariota put on there. He ran like a 4-flat 40-yard dash on that run. He shot out of a cannon on that 4th and 1. That was beautiful right there. That was a great play call. We did get fortunate on that drive with a face mask on Donovan Wilson. I think that was the same drive. But Mariota came in there and played well. He connected with Olamide Zaccheaus a couple of times. He connected with Terry McLaurin. Terry had 8 catches for 62 yards and 1 touchdown. Terry had a big catch on 3rd down on Deron Bland. Like, he had a couple tough catches. He had a couple of drops, too, though. He had a couple of drops. He had a drop from Jaden, and he had another drop from Mariota as well. But he stepped up when we really needed him, and that touchdown catch was huge by Terry. He's an all-pro, man. He's got to make the all-pro team this year for sure. Zach Ertz caught a touchdown pass. That was nice. But, man, yeah, we tried to fumble this game away, man. We really did. We tried to fumble it away. If they weren't bad, like if it was Cooper Rush, we might have lost that game. That's just how bad we played. The defense was not getting many stops. We let Rico Dowdle have a solid game again with 22 carries for 72 yards and a touchdown. We let Deuce Vaughn run up the middle a couple of times. There was a 3rd and 13. We gave that up to Jake Ferguson over the middle of the field. We gave up a 3rd and long to Kevontae Turpin off of a screen pass, off a reverse. Like, there were times where it was 3rd and long, and we were still giving up big plays on 3rd downs. I do want to see what the Cowboys, like, we cannot play like if we play the way we did today, we're going to get waxed by the Rams, by the Buccaneers. It doesn't matter who it is. We're going to get waxed. Like, Jaden and Terry, they got to get on the same page. For whatever reason, they weren't able to connect in the Falcons game. They were not able to connect in the Saints game. Now they weren't able to. Yeah, the Falcons game and the Saints game, they were not able to connect. They did connect in the Eagles game on that one play on the fake Quintamino Bay. But the last couple of weeks, the Titans game, they did connect. The last couple of weeks, the Saints game, they connected, but they even missed each other on the Saints game. Like, they weren't on the same page. So, for whatever reason, whatever it is, they got to be on their P's and Q's together. They have to be on the same page against the Buccaneers. We can't have any overthrows, underthrows, drops. Like, they got to get it done. And they've had a heck of a season. Like, they both made the Pro Bowl. Not as an alternate, but as a legitimate vote. And they do have good chemistry, so we just need to see that chemistry come back that they've had throughout the season. That's all I'm saying on Jaden and Terry. I think they'll be fine, but they definitely have to connect. So he didn't get benched for poor play. He just got benched because that was the plan all along. That's what Marcus Mariota said. I don't know if that's PR, but, Jaden's had a heck of a year. I mean, he's offensive rookie of the year. We clearly don't win the Falcons game without him. We don't win the Eagles game without him. We don't win the Bengals game, the Giants game. All 11 out of the 12 wins, we don't win if we don't have Jaden Daniels on the field. Jaden Daniels has had a heck of a season, so some people were kind of going crazy with them taking him out, but I think that was a smart decision anyway, just not to risk injury. Once again, the run game has been awful and non-existent. Like, B-Rob, 5 carries for 10 yards. Like, bruh, like, something's got to give there, man. Like I said, Chris Rodriguez, man, what's up with him, man? You got to give him the football. It is what it is. 2 yards per carry. And not all of it's on B-Rob. I know Biotis didn't play. But still, like, man, like, we got to get more from the running backs. De'Ami Brown had a carry for 8 yards. Like, it can't just be the quarterbacks running for a bunch of yards. Like, Jaden has to put the cape on. Marcus Mariota has to put the cape on. Now, Mariota did a silly Shaq in the full play where he was going to get sacked, and then he just jumped backwards. He just slipped backwards, trying not to get hit. It was almost like, like somebody had a laser on him or something like that. But he had 5 carries for 56 yards, the 33-yard run on the 4th down, on the 4th and 1, and then he had the touchdown run as well. Jaden had 4 carries for 27 yards and a 16-yard carry. Jaden got sacked 4 times. Mariota got sacked twice. He threw 2 touchdown passes and no picks. 15 for 18 and 161 yards. Marcus Mariota, he turned back the clock, man. He looked good. He's good. He's a good backup. He's a good mentor for Jaden. I love the way he told to Jaden in the Falcons game where Jaden was gassed after getting hit and getting to the 1-yard line, and Marcus Mariota picked him up and helped him up. I love that too. So Marcus Mariota he's been a really, really good backup for sure. Ben St. Juiced. One penalty was a penalty where he grabbed the face mask. Like, bro, like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing it to Brandon Cooks? And then the second one, I think on Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert was tugging on his shirt and his jersey, kind of like how A.J. Brown was tugging on Marshawn Lattimore's collar in the Eagles game. Like, that's basically what happened. And I thought both guys were being very physical with each other, so I think they should have just let the guys play. But it's Ben St. Juice. He has a reputation. The refs know it. The players know it. The coaches, everybody in the building knows that Ben St. Juice has a reputation of holding and pulling and whatever, face masks, stuff like that. So they called it. So hopefully Marshawn is available on Sunday or Saturday, whenever we play. Most likely it's going to be Sunday. But we need him back really bad. Jonathan Allen got a sack, so we saw a sighting from him on 3rd and goal. Marcus Mariota had a nice pass to Austin Eckler. I thought Austin Eckler looked pretty decent in the receiving game. He had a 14-yard catch, which was nice, and he had another catch for a first down. 2 catches for 20 yards. De'Ami Brown had a nice pass. He had a nice screen catch for 11 yards. Zach Ertz, no yak Zach, with a touchdown. I like the way he played today. 5 catches for 44 yards. The trick play where De'Ami Brown threw his pass to Olamide, and Olamide just dropped it. So it was just stuff like that was happening in the first half, just mishaps, miscues. Can't forget to talk about the kicker, the Cowboys kicker who kicked the cheerleader in the head. Like, that's how wacky the first half was. That's how bad it was. It was 6-3 in the first half. And if we played any competent team, we would have got blown out in the first half. Let me see any more notes. Rico Dowdle, we gave him a touchdown to Rico Dowdle. Marcus Mariota he slipped inside. I told you about that. Trey Lance on the 4th and 1. They decided to get a delay in game. They didn't even go for it. The Cowboys, they basically waved the white flag as well. Donovan Wilson with the face mask, that was a big play that really helped us out. And Nick Allegretti had a false start. We had a couple penalties, man. We got to play way more disciplined football next week, man. How many penalties did we have? We were 6 for 13 on 3rd downs. Of course, we converted on 4th downs. We always convert on 4th downs. That's just what we do. We're a 4th down team. We're a 4-down team. We have 5 penalties. The Cowboys had 11. So we actually didn't have that many penalties. Looking at the numbers, the Cowboys had 11 penalties. We had 1 turnover, and that was it. The muff punt, and then the Cowboys won the time of possession battle, 37-22. So stats wise, we would have lost the game. They had 378 total yards to our 269. They're just a bad team. They're a bad franchise and a bad organization with a bad owner. I love I can say that now about different teams and different organizations. Before I wouldn't be able to say that, but now I can say this team has a bad organization. They have a bad owner. They have a bad this, bad that. Just the whole front office, the whole energy and vibe is terrible. And now, I can say stuff like that. I wouldn't be, dilly. Shout out to the nice cup here. But all right, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up, man. I'll probably do some more videos and stuff like that tomorrow. Just talking about who we will face. Maybe tonight I'll make a video just looking at the matchup. But I'm excited for playoff football, man. I can't wait, man. I don't know if I'm going to go to a watch party or a bar or just watching in my man cave, but I know there's probably going to be a lot of Commanders fans watching the game at like a bar or in places like that. I know it's going to be super, super lit. I mean, we haven't made the playoffs since 2020, guys. Enjoy it. 12 wins since 1991. This is my first time being alive seeing 12 wins. This is my first time being alive seeing 11 wins. So a lot of stuff was broken. A lot of stuff has been done. A lot of records broken. So this has been a fun season, guys. It's not over yet. It's just the beginning. But this has been the most fun season I've watched in a very, very long time. Probably my whole lifetime, guys. It's been enjoyable to enjoy it with you guys and have fun and all that stuff, the ups and downs of the season. But like I said, we have a lot. We have unfinished business. We have unfinished business to take care of, whether it's Matt Stafford, Mike Evans, and Baker Mayfield getting revenge against the Buccaneers. That's what I want, to go down to Tampa and beat them in Tampa. Not ducking Philly, but I'm just happy we don't have to go to Philly. All right, you guys, let's enjoy the win. We beat Dallas. All the Dallas fans that are in the DMV, they can be quiet because I know there's a lot of them. Shut them up. If you see them at work, talk to them, talk trash to them. If you see them wearing jerseys, hats, talk trash to them, all that kinds of stuff. Talk all the trash to the Cowboys fans. Still treat it like it's a rivalry if you can. As always, Health Commanders. Peace.